Hello everyone, I'm Krasi and this is my prognosis astrologically for the next 2 weeks, counting from this full moon, which we will be seeing this evening, and the full moon will take place on the axis of Libra Aries. Very interesting full moon, and the sun will be in the 3rd degrees of Libra and the moon will be in the 3rd degrees of Aries. And I will tell you, before I mention day by day the next 15 days what to expect, I will tell you how I see this full moon, because the beginning, as you know, of every cycle is determining how the whole cycle will look like. So Libra, Aries. Libra, knowing how important Saturn is right now, knowing that the most important changes in our lives are as a result of the transit of Saturn in Capricorn. Of course, this is partially, but very important aspect, of course. We also know how important the sign Libra is, because you know that Libra is the hidden place of Saturn, as it was said in the ancient text, but instead of saying exaltation. So Saturn feels very well in Libra. This is the beloved sign of Saturn. Also, this degree where we'll be having the full moon is the degree of Saturn's exaltation. So the good vibrations of Saturn are also receiving justice, high moral values, discipline, good structure and time orientation. But I repeat, justice. And the sign of Libra, of course, is directly related to justice, because Libra, of course, is about balance, receiving balance in the most natural way. But also, it is the sign, of course, of justice. The moon is where? The moon is emphasizing for the next 2 weeks of a very important thing, because this particular degree is where the moon will be. Still, the moon remains in one of the fishes from the constellation of the Pisces, and these degrees of Athena Pallas, too called because of certain projections there, are considered pure white. So I see this full moon and as something actually very good, better. So the next 15 days will be under the motto, if you want, of justice, receiving justice, somehow. Also because we know that the very important Saturn and Jupiter are already turning direct. They will be direct. So things which were slowed down when you felt that you're fighting for some cause, or now you will start getting your results, and results related most probably in a way different for the different horoscopes, for the different people, but it will be related to justice, to finding balance. What is more important than finding balance in the nature and in this universe? So this is very strong indeed, full moon, which I see as positive. Also, very beautiful event. Mercury, and I mentioned this when I was telling you about my astrological talismans, that I will be making Mercurian talismans, because Mercury is visible in Virgo. And this is very, very, very strong, because he's also visible in the vicinity of the degrees where he's exalted in Virgo. Very good, not afflicted. And then also Mercury, when appearing heliacally, is making aspect with Jupiter and Saturn, which are turning direct, and this aspect is a trine. So trine, what can be better than trine between Mercury with towards Saturn and Jupiter? Why? Because look only at Jupiter and Mercury. Astrologically, they are connected in a very beautiful way, because Mercury is the prince, he's Nabu, he's holding the tablets of the destinies of everyone. And Jupiter is Marduk, his father, so they are the prince and the king. They have very good relationship mythologically, and when you see them trining each other, this is very good in terms of knowledge, in terms of gains, in terms of receiving, let's say, benefits from your work, from your creative work. So this is really very good. And also, what is Mercury training Saturn? This is structuring your knowledge, being good in exact knowledge, in exact sciences. And of course, Mercury being Lord of knowledge, communication, commerce, will have very good role, will play very good role on, especially for people who have very prominent Mercury in their horoscopes. Either they would have Virgo ascendant, Gemini ascendant, Moon in Virgo, Gemini, powerful Mercury being in a visible heliacal phase, for example. Such people will immediately feel this very, very powerful heliacal rise of Mercury, because I forgot to mention to you, but you know, Mercury is the planet which is nearest to the sun, and as such, we can't see him. We see him rarely. I feel very lucky when I see Mercury. You can't see Mercury. So this is one important thing. What we also have is, I think this was on the 20, which date was this? Let me check. Yes, on the 23rd of October, Mars, still invisible, enters Libra. Well, now he's in Virgo. Also, what to tell you, he's peregrine, no specific dignities, quite unpredictable. But now you see he's entering Libra, and there the situation is changing, because in Libra he will be against his own martial sign. Very, maybe not weak exactly, but his nature is changing. Once changed because he's invisible, and for the second time because he's fallen detriment in Libra. What is this? This can have impact, you know, on the police, let's say, on the police forces. They could be disorganized, totally. Invisibility is related to unpredictable hidden actions, just to tell you too. So this will be one of the part of the game, them showing hidden, unpredictable moves. Uh, um, but on the other hand, there will be disorganized. And why am I mentioning the police forces at this time? Because as you can see, people are reacting towards the medical fascism all over the world. In Italy, in France, people do not stop protesting. And then you will see change in the attitude of the police forces and how disorganized and even weak they may be. They can play dirty because Mars is invisible. So this is the thing. Other thing is that, of course, people who have Libra ascendant, people who have Moon in Libra, who are also ruled by Mars in a way, may feel these energies in also the same way, having a bit low energy, being a little bit disorganized, lacking motivation, also very possible. But then you see, you can work on that. There are many spiritual ways, and usually when I'm giving you my prediction, we are also discussing this, how you can address every planet in the morning so that you connect, so that you really improve the aspects in your horoscope by being connected with the celestial bodies. So this is one thing. Well, these are the most significant events. Then, of course, in a separate video now, I will inform you about the unique opportunity of making Saturn in Talismans. Why unique? Because you know how rare it is to have Saturn in Capricorn. Of course, he stays long. He stays 3 years, but still the Saturn in transit in Capricorn is happening once in 28 years. So this is about my introduction. And now let's see day by day what is happening. Of course, we're starting from Thursday because the full moon will take place on the evening, you know, of Wednesday, which is valid for the whole day of the Thursday. You know, this is 21st of October, and this is the 13th lunar day, and Thursday is ruled by Jupiter. Like I mentioned to you, how appropriate it is to be connected with the celestial bodies, with the planets, by giving them small, you know, praising if you want. Like on Thursday, you welcome the sun, of course. and then you can imagine around yourselves this aura of yellow, orange, and then you can know it's the day of Jupiter, and you can wear citrine or yellow sapphire for Jupiter, the most benevolent planet, which is saving us together with Venus from trouble. So yeah, this is the day of Jupiter. I mentioned to you about the full moon impact, and on Thursday we will be under the influence of this full moon, which is bringing balance and justice. But balance for us personally, because it is, just imagine when we reach balance in our souls, what great achievement this is, how you feel. So try this intentionally. Also, you see, I mentioned to you the moon is in very interesting degrees in Aries, about purity, about wisdom. So, and in this very moment, also Mercury is visible. Any media work is very good, but because from the moment of the full moon, the moon is starting to wane, we can't really do new initiatives because we may not have longevity of the project. But to do appearances on the media, to travel, to share our knowledge with others, to study, to communicate, to negotiate, brilliant, brilliant. And this is about Thursday. You can do even a medical intervention after the full moon. And then we have Friday. Friday is 22nd of October, 14th lunar day of the waning moon. Here we have to be a little bit more cautious because now the moon is in the horns of the Aries, a bit aggressive place to tell you, and the moon receives exact square from Saturn. No medical interventions. I would avoid traveling. Just avoid taking risks. This is for Friday, but you can, of course, you can study, you can share your knowledge with others. This is very good, but no medical interventions. Because it is Friday, the day is ruled by Venus. So we welcome the sun, we imagine the aura around ourselves to be pink or light blue or white, pure. And then we can wear, let's say, pink quartz on this day. And then we have 23rd of October, Saturday, the day of Saturn, 15th lunar day, and 23rd of October, yeah. And then on that day, the moon is again in very interesting degrees that we need to be careful, but now the square is from Jupiter, which is not that bad. So again, new initiatives I wouldn't recommend, but you can maintain your business, you can do sports if you want, you can even maintain your health in a way, like the good martial energies can give you good energy, can give you desire to, let's say, to do sports. Now, to share your knowledge with others is brilliant. Medical interventions you may do, if not invasive. And because it's Saturday's day of Saturn, you welcome the sun, and you know Saturn, the Lord of Karma, the Lord of Tears, is ruling the day. So you can also imagine around yourselves the aura to be dark blue or amethyst, and amethyst could be the stone that you may wear on that day. So this could be your connection with Saturn. Also on the 23rd, because of the brilliant position of Saturn, trined by the moon, by Mercury, and very good things, I will be making Saturn in Talismans, but separate video on this follows. So this is about Saturday. Then comes Sunday, 24th of October, 16th lunar day. The moon is in very powerful degrees of Perseus and money, and degrees of beauty procedures. Yes, you can also travel, you can negotiate, you can do a lot. It's a good day to do many things. Well, it's Sunday if you can do them, but still Sunday is a very good day, ruled by the sun. You welcome the sun, and then you imagine the aura around yourself to be orange, red, and you expose your spine to get these first solar energies, and you wear ruby, or you wear red garnet, and you can drink oranges to enhance this solar energy of health and beauty in yourself. So you can do many things on Sunday. And then we have Monday, 25th of October. On the 25th of October, the moon is conjoined powerful degrees of money and power with the star, which is meaning this. So this is very good day to maintain your business, not to start new initiatives, but a good day for good financial day, good for this, for your business, for to travel, to do beauty procedures, to negotiate, to share your knowledge with others, to study, to do a lot. It is just a very good day. But this is the 25th of October, Monday, 17th lunar day. You welcome the sun. The day is ruled by the moon. You imagine around yourselves a light green aura. You ask for abundance. You know the moon will give it to you, and then you can wear moonstone. Okay, and now we have 26th of October, which is Tuesday, and the moon is conjoined another interesting but a little bit controversial star, which is Betelgeuse star, which is a red giant, which is about to turn into supernova, to explode. But still, it is a star which the ancients say brings esoteric, occultistic knowledge and interests. So this is where the moon is. Well, do exactly this. Study, communicate with people, share your knowledge with others, research the occult. You know, this is what these degrees are all about. And medical interventions, yes. Travel, yes. A lot you can do on this Tuesday, day of Mars. You welcome the sun. You want from Mars to give you energy, to give you good drive to achieve what you have in mind. So you imagine a red aura. You ask Mars to be less sharp to you, and you can wear carnelian or ruby, let's say. Then let's see, October 27th, Wednesday. The moon is in very good degrees of trade in Gemini. Very good degrees of achieving what you, and exactly, well, very good thing with very good trine with the sun. Powerful Mercury who is ruling the moon. So yes, they good for trade, for business, for communication, for travel, for negotiation. Medical interventions, yes, you can do. New initiatives, no. I'm talking about maintaining what you have to do. And then, because this is day ruled by Mercury, even better, day of knowledge, Hermes is ruling the day. You welcome the sun, you know Hermes is ruling. Then you can wear emerald and imagine this green aura around yourself. And emerald would be the stone. And then you have 28th of October, Thursday, the moon is conjoined one of the two great twins. This one is Castor, the spiritual one. From the Epic of Gilgamesh, this would be Enkidu. He's the one which is pure, natural, spiritual. Yes, Enkidu. So this is what you can do. Work with nature, be busy with natural sciences, study, share your knowledge, teach others, teach yourself, research, communicate. You may even travel and do medical interventions which are not invasive. I have reason to say not invasive. So this is Thursday, day of Jupiter. You welcome the sun. You imagine around yourself the aura to be orange, yellow, and then you can wear citrine. And now you have 29th of October, which is Friday, day of Venus. The moon here is in very interesting clairvoyant degrees, which the moon receives the opposition from Saturn. We have to be careful on this day. I would not advise traveling, even though beautifully Venus is ruling the day. Still, I would say avoid maybe traveling. Yes, it's a day where the aspects are a bit tense. no medical interventions, no new beginnings. Be a bit, you know, do your spiritual work, maintain your status quo, maintain your routine work, do spiritual activities which can enhance your intuition. Then this would be good. Friday, Venus is ruling. It means you welcome the sun. You imagine the aura around yourselves to be, the color to be pink or even light blue or white. And then, you know, Venus is ruling the day, and you can wear tourmaline or watermelon tourmaline or pink quartz, very, very appropriate. Even pure diamond, not just any diamond. And then you have Saturday, 30th of October. And this is, you see, yeah, the day before was critical. This one is critical too, a critical day. Well, Saturday, ruled by Saturn. Give some respect to Saturn, welcome the sun. Also know Saturn is ruling the day. Even to give respect to Saturn, it's good to work on the Saturday and say, I do this for you. Then he will be easier on you. And you can imagine around the aura around yourself to be amethyst or dark blue color, and you can wear amethyst. And yes, no medical interventions, no travel. I wouldn't advise on this day, a Saturday. And then we have 31st of October, which is Sunday. The moon now is in very different degrees, benevolent, very good. Sunday, day of the sun. The moon is conjoined the heart of the lion, the star Regulus. This is very good. Totally different thing. First of all, it is esoteric, it is occultistic. We can do our things that we like, but also it is about courage. Really gain, like when you know this is a day where you can be very courageous because the moon is in such degrees. It is good to do things that you wouldn't dare to do before, let's say, but not as new beginnings, but as something that you have to solve or complete. It is the heart of the lion, yes. And also the moon is in harmonious aspect for medical interventions if they don't involve the heart. And it is the moon is fine to travel, to negotiate. It's a good day. This is the Sunday. Sunday, welcome the sun. The sun is ruling the day. You know, you get the best, most beautiful energies from the sun. Imagine red, orange aura around yourselves, and you can wear a ruby. And then we have already 1st of November, which is Monday. The moon is conjoined star of astrology, a very benevolent star of astrology. Exactly, this is what you can do, study, you know, or yes, medical interventions are allowed. You can travel, you can negotiate. It's a beautiful day. It is Monday. On this Monday, you can complete things, complete businesses, complete deals, negotiate something to complete it, you know, but not to start it. Monday, day of the moon, you welcome the sun, you imagine the aura around yourselves to be light green, and then we can wear pearl, let's say. And then you have 2nd of November, which is already Tuesday. The moon now is in degrees which are no course, void of course. To do the routine, no new initiatives, nothing specific. Void of course moon is not supporting any action, to tell you. So yes, no medical interventions, no traveling, no new initiatives. Well, no danger, but still, yes, this is the thing. And this is a day of Mars. You welcome the sun. You ask Mars to give you energy, to give you drive, to give you healing, you know, energies. And this is how you welcome the sun. You imagine the aura around yourself to be red, and you ask Mars to well, for such support, knowing that he's ruling the day. And then you can wear red coral, for example. And then we have 3rd of November, 3rd of November, which day then the moon is conjoined very good degrees of purity, knowledge. So these are the degrees. So this is what we can do, knowing, sharing our knowledge with others, studying, you can travel, you can negotiate. Medical intervention you can do, absolutely medical interventions you can do. It is Wednesday, day of knowledge, Mercury travel, negotiate, do Mercurian stuff. Even Mercury is conjunct speaker, beautiful situation. So you may, because it is also Wednesday, welcome the sun, imagine Hermes is ruling the day. The aura around yourselves could be light green, yellow, and you can wear emerald. And you can do a lot indeed on this day. And now we will be having already the last lunar crescent before the moon disappears. Perfect day to have total completion or getting rid of something, including bad habits, let's say. You may declare that now I'm, let's say, forgetting about this and this bad habits, for example. It is Thursday, 4th of November, 27th lunar day. The moon is with Mercury conjunct speaker. Brilliant for media work, traveling, negotiation to complete something. Just a beautiful, amazing day for this purpose. Trained by Jupiter, very, very good situation. Medical interventions, yes. It's a very good day. Thursday, day of Jupiter. Jupiter is ruling the day. You welcome the sun. Jupiter is ruling the day. So you imagine yellow orange aura, and you can wear citrine or yellow sapphire. And then we have 1, 2, 3 days of up until 7th of November of lunar invisibility, what the contemporary astrology is calling a new moon. It is not a new moon, it is invisible moon. This is lunar invisibility, when the lunar god is descending into the netherworld to deal with the destinies of the dead. This is the god Nana or Sin. And the lunar god is not supporting the action on Earth, but is supporting the action on in the netherworld. These are energies which would say, if you start something new or if you negotiate for something new on this day, you may not have the luck to to achieve the desired result. So the ancients, like I told you, on this day would spend time in the temple. They wouldn't really do any important action. They would do spiritual activities, contemplate, and that's it. This is up to the moment when the moon will appear for the first time. This is why, well, these 3 days take some rest, and then you can, with the first lunar crescent, it's a new beginning. So have great 2 weeks ahead. As you see, the situation doesn't look bad at all. So see you very soon.